Salutations and grand rising for real today, family. Grand rising. I'm outside with Mother Nature on this glorious rising, and I wanted to really share something with you all. And it was something that struck me earlier this week when I was in my grand rising meditation. I like to read the Bible, skip around in it, read things that come to me, and receive downloads in that way. And so what came to me was, while I was reading Genesis, the very first chapter of Genesis is this. Well, let me tell you what it said first. First it says, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. All right, that's how it starts. And then it goes on to talk about how, the world was empty and dark. Empty and dark, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And then it goes on to say that God said, let there be light, and there was light. And I was like, wow, look at all that God did in the dark. And then I started to think even further, and I said, wow, every time God does something creative, well, a lot of times when God does something creative, it starts in the dark. Like, take this pine tree behind me, for instance. Take this pine tree. When it first started its journey, guess where it was? It started in the dark, all alone, buried in the ground. And so what came to me was this. God was the first shadow worker. Because our human minds like to separate things in the matter of good and bad, or black and white. And things just aren't that. God is good, but God also honors the day and the night, the light and the dark. All right? And so reading all of that and understanding that and recognizing that God was the first shadow worker and that shadow work was the first thing that God did, I said, wow, shadow work is so important in our spiritual journeys. It lays the foundation. So if any of you are out there right now and you're feeling like, oh no, I'm alone, I'm dark, I'm alone, it's dark, and I have no one around me, and I feel afraid, don't feel afraid, because this is the part of you that God has given you that is truly your birthright. You can create in this space. Darkness is the space of infinite potential, infinite creation, infinite possibilities. Right? Because that's what we were shown by the creation. That's just the very creation story in Genesis. So don't try to separate things good and bad and blah, 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 yada, yada, because it's all good, because it's all God, right? All right, so I hope this message has been helpful. The sun is getting ready to rise. The sun is getting ready to start rising. Yeah, right? So until next time, family, continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace.